Hey, Martha here. Can you believe that it is almost Christmas? I don't think I'm quite ready for that, but we better be because it's coming no matter what. So, if you're like me, I am totally over all the toys. I'm so done with it. I'm so done with toys everywhere. They never really play with them. My kids are like, let's go sell them and get all new ones. This year, I'm going to try and be more intentional with my gifts. And the way to do that is by giving books with experiences. So, let me tell you about some of the things that I think would make perfect gifts with our Usborne books. Now, starting with our little ones, here is a really fun book, Jump Around. This one is really easy for little kids to hold on to and turn the pages. It has these pages that are stacked for their little hands, and every page has some kind of activity. So pair this with like a ball or a stuffed animal, and you've got a great gift. Next, you've got our Tummy Time books. These fold out in front of babies so that they have something fun to look at. These would be fantastic paired with a blanket. Now, this one is a standalone book that I think would make a great gift. It is a little kitty, stuffed kitty, but it's also a book. So the mouth opens up to be a book. And the book has a story that you can do actions with the kitty. So you move the kitty and you do the actions that the book tell you. Let's move on to our books with stuffed animals. Now, of course, there's the Jonathan James and the What If Monster. This one, the What If Monster, is like the softest thing ever. So kids love that. Now, Cordelia, you can definitely do the little doll. Isn't she adorable? I saw a little girl kissing the top of her head the other day when she saw her at a vendor event. Loved it. So for our flat books, we've got books like the Peek Inside series. These are fantastic for age 3 to 5, and they've got flaps in there. These would be great paired with like a membership to the zoo or a ticket to the zoo or even a gardening set. How about How Things Work? This one would be great for ages 5 to 7. And how about their first little Swiss Army knife or a little screwdriver set? I know my kids would love that. Now, our Peek Inside a Fairy Tale series, The Little Mermaid just came out, and it is adorable. I love the illustrations in here. This one doesn't have as bad of an ending as the movie. She decides that she can't be with the prince because she can't actually be herself because she's a mermaid. And so she decides she'll never be happy if she can't be herself and goes back to the water. But how about a little dress-up outfit or even a Barbie with, the character Barbies? Now, our See Inside series, there's tons of books on this in this series. And for the See Inside the Universe, how about some of those glow-in-the-dark stars for their bedroom? Life size would be fantastic with a ticket to the zoo or even a ticket to the aquarium because we get to see the giant squid in here. I know my kids would love that. If you're going on a road trip this year, how about a little IOU of where you're going to take them and then give them the State Capitals book. This book has tons of information about different places. And if you're going on a road trip, you guys can check them off, make a little worksheet to cross them out, and talk about each state as you cross it. Of course, you can't go wrong with our Shine a Light series. Buy any cute flashlight from the Dollar Tree. No matter how many flashlights they have, you know they're going to love it. Let me show you how these work. Take a regular flashlight, shine it under the page, and find the hidden picture. Another great gift would be the 5-minute bedtime stories. How about a cute little blanket with this? Or a sleeping bag, something that's useful. Or new pajamas. I love the illustrations in here. It has a little bookmark. I don't know about your kids, but my kids love books that have their little bookmark. They feel so special when they get to put the bookmark in place. And they're only 5 minutes, so you're not going to spend forever on story time. Speaking of story time, I love these fairy tale books. This one is Once Upon a Timely. And how about pairing this with like a fairy tale outfit? So like Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. For boys, you could even do a little Peter Pan outfit. There you go. I love the Big Book of Big Trains and all of the other Big Book of Big series. There's Big Book of Big Machines, which makes an awesome gift for kids who love all kinds of machines. Check this out. You open the big pages, and they're so cool. Now, my kids just love opening these pages and hanging out with this book. They just sit there and look at all the pictures. Let's talk activity books that make great gifts. I love our Wipe Clean activity books. These have not only like mazes and stuff, but also dot to dots, search and find, and even little doodle areas where they can just hang out with the colors. Now, one cool thing to pair this with would be some Wipe Clean crayons. They don't write on anything else except wipe clean surfaces. So they're fantastic and they won't make a mess. If you have a little artist, how about drawing cartoons? I love this book. It has QR codes for additional information on the topics, and it is actually really educational, very interesting, and you can pair this with like some gel pens or a new sketchbook. Our sticker books make fantastic gifts. I just love any of our sparkly ones. They are very exciting. And can you imagine the kids' face when they open the pages to see all the sparkly stickers? Check that out. You can pair this with like a little unicorn stuffed animal, or pair it with like unicorn pajamas, unicorn shirts. You know, there's unicorns everywhere. If you have adults or teens to shop for, try our Words of Wisdom coloring books. This is the friendship quotes, and it's really neat because it has awesome quotes. And I love the contrasting in the black and white, because then you can pair it with like cool gel pens, and it'll be bright colors and pretty and neat quotes. You can also pair this with a poster size picture frame, because these fit perfectly in a poster size picture frame and they'll be able to display their work. Do you have an older kid to shop for? I know they can be hard sometimes. So here's our Academy series. There's Engineer Academy, Entrepreneur Academy, Vet Academy, Architect Academy, Coder Academy, lots of them. So as they're deciding what they want to do when they grow up, buy them one of these activity books and they can work through the activities and learn about the basics of that career. With these, they also have a progress chart in the back, and you can keep track of everything that you've learned and earn badges for the different pages. Speaking of older kids, like I said, sometimes they can be tough to shop for. So how about one of our graphic novels? This one is our newest one, Thor. Has great illustrations. They're really interesting, action-packed. And why not pair it with like a ticket to a movie theater to watch the movies? A lot of kids love animals. So check out all of our different chapter books for animals. There's the Extreme Adventures ones that you can pair with tickets to the zoo. There's our Tanglewood Animal Park. Again, pair it with the zoo. How about the Pet Vet? Again, pair it with the zoo or a trip to the pet store. And Bear Grylls. My kids love Bear Grylls. You can pair them with a little outdoor kit, with a little compass and a little Swiss Army knife. Or how about geocaching? Have you heard of that? Try it out. You can give them a membership to the website and try out geocaching with them. Finally, how cool are these new dinosaur books? There's Triceratops, so you think you know about Triceratops, Velociraptors, Stegosaurus, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex. These you can pair with a ticket to the museums in Chicago. Some of our books are fantastic just standalone, so let me show you some of those. This is our Children's Encyclopedia. I love this book because it has QR codes. So you know kids want to spend time online and we're constantly fighting it. Well, with these books, you let them scan the QR codes, whether with your phone or a tablet or whatever, and then it'll pop up either activities or additional information, informational websites, or even YouTube videos about the topics. And I love all of the illustrations in these. Are you guys big fans of the All Better book? If you don't know about it, All Better has these little Band-Aids that you take from the front and you put them on the owies on the animals. So then they get all better. Well, this is a huge hit with kids. And now we have 3 other ones that are the same style. There is Little Bear Needs Glasses, where you need to find the glasses for the little bear that fit him perfectly. There is Kisses, Cuddles, and Goodnight, where you get to give the animals their little stuffed animals so they can go to bed. That makes a great book for bedtime. And then now there's It's Christmas Time, where you have tons of different little stickers to decorate the scenes, and you know it's going to be a big hit. Our puzzles are fantastic, and they come with a book. A lot of people don't know that. Now we have different sizes for the puzzles. There are 100, 300, and even 30-piece puzzles. Like I said, they come with their cool little books. The puzzle books are really fantastic. They are paperback books, and they have really great illustrations and pages that can be looked at and played with for a long, long time. This book is another one of our new titles, The Forgotten Fairy Tales of Brave and Brilliant Girls. Now, this book is totally a standalone gift, because what little girl wouldn't love to receive this gift? This book has 8 stories in here with great illustrations and really great stories, all with little brilliant females making up the main characters. Now, I think you probably have heard about our wind up and pullback books. These are fantastic gifts. I have never met a kid who doesn't love these books. The tractor one is extra special because it has little people that you can pop out, and you can use them on the track and play as well. So they'll get a ton of play over and over again as they act out the scenes and play in the tracks and play with the little tractor. And finally, books don't have to be the main event. They make great stocking stuffers. Here is 100 Paper Dragons to Fold and Fly. We do have a bunch of different books in this series too, like 100 Bugs to Fold and Fly, 100 Planes to Fold and Fly, 100 pterosaurs to fold and fly, and they make really fun gifts even for grandpas or aunts and uncles. Stick them in their stocking stuffer, and then they can all play together with your kids. If you're going to give them something like tickets to the Science Center, this book makes a great stocking stuffer. This one has tons of activities. They're really not difficult, and it explains what science is going on when they do the experiments. So they're really fun. How about making milk shapes? You know, sometimes the right gift is just money for that person who has everything. But how about including managing your money for those teens who are still learning, or even adults sometimes? Our pocketbooks are really popular with kids. I don't know what they love about these, but they do. They love looking at all the information in there. There are some pretty funny looking dogs in these books, and they're very educational. These Star in Your Own Story books are great because you can take out this little card in there and write the child's name. Now, I love that in the card, there are 4 different places to write their names. So you don't just have to write the child's name. They can have their favorite stuffed animal or cousin or family member star in their own little story. How about A Year in My Life for those kids who are older? This one can be a stocking stuffer paired with like cool gel pens because there are tons of things to write and draw in here for every day of the year. So start off the year right by giving them activities that they'll be able to do throughout the days and still use their brain every day. Last but not least are our mini books. Now, if you're interested in these, contact me directly because I have to order them myself, not through our shopping website. But how cool are these mini phonics books? There are tons of them, so you can do the 24 days of Christmas with these, or do the 12 days of Christmas or 6 days of Christmas and open these books up along the month as you prepare for Christmas. I hope you found something that you love for your child as a gift that will keep on giving. Now, every child is different, so if you didn't hear about anything that you loved or you want special recommendations, let me know. I'm always here for that, and I love to find the perfect gift for your kiddos. Thank you, and have a happy holiday.